Cafaro, Mackenzie here, and I want to share with you some tips, actually 3 of them, that will help you go from an amateur novice athlete to a pro athlete. The first one that I think is probably the most important one is priming the pump. Before a training session or a race or whatever you have, if you're going to do some activity, you need to make sure that you're going to intro the movement to your body, and also, you know, just get ready mentally for what is that task and what task you have at hand. So I see this quite often, and also in myself, you know, when the time is very limited now, as far as training goes. It's like, nope, I want to just get in and do my workout and then get out the door and I'll warm up into it. But whether you are, you know, aren't even going for the Olympics, say, it's a very important piece to prep your body, make sure you have the full range of motion for the exercises that you're going to do, and also get that heart and your lungs going if you're going to be doing any cardiovascular type of exercise. So my favorite go-tos, actually as of late, I've been using this system called Crossover Symmetry, and it's just basically a scapular stabilization system, and it's seemed to work miracles in a sport where I was pulled forward and had the Hunchback of Notre Dame posture for a really long time. I basically had to retrain myself and prep myself and learn how to keep my shoulders back and down where they actually should be, and it's the most powerful position. So getting some even light bands you can even attach. You don't have to get the system. I recommend it. They give you exercises to go through it, but it's literally going through exercises to make sure you know, with the full range of motion, doing different exercises, can you keep your scapula stabilized, and your shoulders, most importantly, in a good structurally sound place. The next one I like to do, I don't have it on me. Oh wait, you got it. Here are my next little tools that I like to get. This is called Voodoo Floss. You can find it on Rogue or Mobility Wad. Wherever you are tight. So you can just do 5 minutes or so in the before you do anything else. Just do 5 minutes of cardio, nice and easy, and then wherever felt tight, or if there's a limited area of restriction or if something's hurting, put this sucker on, and it will tack down that fascia. So you would wrap it tight around where that area is, and then back around. So about 80% tightness, and then loose on the other side. Go through a full range of motion, and that's going to help break up where that scar tissue is, or whatever the issue you have going on. It's going to help break it up. So you can do this. You have to get a super buddy to help you with your shoulders, but do it all over your legs, and take it off when you start feeling tingly, numbness. I would take it off then, unless you want to get your limb amputated. So the next one is a little tool. I am not endorsed by any of these people, by the way. These are just tools that we basically have a hoarder's paradise worth of tools. So next thing is the slingshot, and this is just a hip prep. It basically is a big piece of spandex. We love spandex. And you just put it right above your knees, and it cues you to actually use your ass and turn on your hips for any type of exercise that you're going to be doing. Same thing, this is almost the crossover symmetry for your ass. So you can do what I like to do, bear walks, back and forth, just staying in that good position. It's almost like the defensive basketball position you're in. Or just do a bunch of air squats, keeping tension on the outside of the band. So those are a few of mine. No matter what you do, I mean, my specialty was rowing. I did those 3 religiously, or variation of those. Just figure out what your movement is, prep yourself, prep your tissues for that, and then get on a machine or whatever you're doing. If it's going to be a hard exercise, make sure that you breathe hard and are sweating before you actually do your exercise. So I know it was kind of a long one, but like I said, I think it's the most important thing that I see just kind of toss out the door is prime the pump. Get after it before you get after it. To visualize and get good at visualizing. See, even in training is actually the perfect place to do this. When you get to the race or when you get to the competition, it's already too late. So start learning before you start your training session or before you start your piece. See where you want to be. Look at those numbers. For me, a lot of the things that we did were, it was just on that rowing machine and a number would pop up constantly in your face. You're going fast, you're going slow. For me, it was visualizing the number that I wanted to see pop up over and over again in my head. And so it's visualizing what result you want to happen, and also visualizing what are you going to do when it gets hard, because it's always going to get hard. You're always going to question your plan. It's never going to go perfectly. So visualize how you react when shit gets rough. That's another huge one that will take you up another level, if not to the top. Learn how to decompress as an athlete, or even as a human being. What helps you turn off so that you can turn back on? And this is something that I had to learn the hard way, and I was really shitty at it until maybe, well, the last year, maybe the last 6 months of being a professional athlete. So I was pretty much amateur until, the last 6 months of my career. But it was learning when to be on and when to be off. If you are on the whole time, you're going to be stretching yourself thin. You're going to be asking for injury. You're going to be asking for over fatigue and not being able to recover as much. So know what helps you decompress, whether it's meditating, whether it's breathing, even if it's freaking watching TV. Something has to allow you to shut off so you can flip that switch and turn it on when you need to. And the better you get at flipping that switch right away, from on to off or off to on, it's the better of an athlete you're going to be. Thanks, guys.